Listen, y'all. I thought when I had to go back and apologize for something that I know I did not do, something that I know I wasn't in the room for, that I was going to break. I thought when the divorce was over and I had to start my life completely over from ground zero that I was going to break. I thought when I thought I had a best friend and they betrayed me, they had jealousy and envy in their heart, that I was going to break. I thought when I had to up and move and leave everything behind that I thought was going to be my norm, that I was going to break. I thought when I couldn't make the car note, I thought when I couldn't pay the rent, that I was going to break. Listen, sweetheart, it's something about in them seasons where you're thinking that you're going to break. You feel like the world is against you. Listen, baby, in that moment, that's where your foundation is being laid. Every brick, every word, every mock, every person that came against you, baby, all they doing is laying another brick to your foundation. And you don't realize that until you get to the top of that thing and you realize how solid you are. You realize you can't be shaken no more. You realize you unbothered by the foolishness, by the shenanigans. You realize you can truly apologize and keep it moving. Even though they don't talk to you and they reject you, you can keep it moving. Listen, baby, it's something about you going through that season that feel like a broken season. That season where it feel like God is breaking you down to nothing, but at the whole time he's up to something. It's something about going through that season, baby, that when you come out on the other side, you gotta praise. When you come out on the other side, you gotta smile. When you come out on the other side, you gotta thank you. Listen, it's something about that breaking season, baby, that molds you, that builds you back up, that makes you realize who you are. Listen, baby, how can you know your strength if you never have a weak moment? How can you appreciate being healthy if you never be sick? How can you appreciate just having some lights if your lights never been off? Listen, baby, it's something about that breaking season. It's something about that moment where you have nobody but God to lean and depend on. Because when you come up out of that thing, he's still gonna be your rock. He's still gonna be your go-to. He's still gonna be with you. It's something about the moments, baby, when you look around and you don't have nobody else. That's the moment where you praise. That's the moment where you say thank you. That's the moment where you say it was good for me that I went through that. Listen, baby, in those seasons, don't you get defeated. Don't you feel down and out. Look forward to the prize. Look forward to your coming out. Look forward to the days where you would no longer have to weep, baby. It's something about that moment where you feel like all is lost. All is gone. Listen, baby, God is there the whole time. When you come out on the other side, you will be refined, baby, and ready to shine. Nobody can do that but God. Nobody can rearrange your life like that but God. Nobody. I'm telling you on today that if you're in that season where you feel like you're a broken baby, God has literally broke you down to nothing. It won't always be like that. You won't always feel like that. It won't always look like that. It won't always be that way. The moment you come through on the other side of that thing, baby, and you look back, I promise you there'll be a praise on your lips like never before. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the midst of this thing. Don't get lost in your seasons where you're being broke down just to be built back up. The foundation is being set, baby. And when I tell you it's going to be so solid, nobody will be able to come in and shake you ever again. Nobody will be able to come in and play games with you ever again. Nobody will be able to come in and take your heart, take your resources, take your time, take your energy, your mind. Nobody. It's something about God breaking you down and showing you this ain't that. That ain't it. When you learn that lesson, baby, it's all gas, no brakes. You put your foot on the enemy neck and you never let up. Something about those moments, those dark seasons, that pit. But when you move to the palace, baby, when you come up out of that thing, don't turn back. Don't look back. Forgive, but don't forget.